some more.
Yo, what's good, people? Izzy Max here, back again with another MDL match. This match is against John Boy and C-Rad. This week, it is kind of a treat. We do get to see 4 of the 6 matches. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. While we are getting to the match, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this video, as I believe we're at like 99 subs. So be that lucky 100th. But anyway, we do see the Corviknight Tangrowth lead. We are going to see a beat up into the Gallade and the Max Hailstorm. I am wondering if John Boy realizes that the Tangrowth has Rage Powder or not. So we do see the Max here. Okay, there's the Rage Powder. Okay, we actually see Safety Goggles Persian. This is a bit different because we are not able to see the team previews. So, seeing the Safety Goggles was actually a really good bring. I do quite like that a lot. And we are seeing the Key Berry as well, so that is actually really interesting, kind of boosting the Gallade's defense because it is incredibly low, as the Hailstorm is just able to straight up KO the Tangrowth. Gallade does take a really good hit there from the Brave Bird. Let's see what C-Rad is actually going to bring out here. Okay, we see Silvally Electric. Okay, I'm interested to see why he brought Electric since his team is so electrically based, but I'm going to guess and say because of Pincurchin. That'll really boost that multi-attack, I think, to like base 180. So that is super, super powerful. We do see the Protect come out here, which is going to be unfortunate. I wonder if John forgot about Mirror Armor, but the Quake does about 60, 65 to the Silvally, so that is still really good damage, as we do see the Airstream come out again. Gallade is able to take another one, but now it is the slowest thing on the field, I do believe. Yes, it is. So this is kind of unfortunate. We are going to see a Parting Shot into the Silvally this time and a Protect. So let's see what happens here. Oh, Silvally hits a double. That's kind of unfortunate. Don't really know how well that would have played in. Of course, we don't see the Parting Shot. This was kind of just a wasted turn, though. Gallade here, not too long for the world, as we are going to see probably another Parting Shot into the Silvally, if I had to guess. Yeah. And then an Ally Switch. Okay. It's actually really interesting you're bringing an offensive Silvally with Ally Switch. I kind of like that. So there's the switch. Do you see the Parting Shot go off there? And yep, here's the Pincurchin setting up the electric terrain. Parting Shot going off into that Pincurchin. I don't know what the damage output is going to be on that on Pincurchin. I'm not sure what it does other than set the terrain. But you really never know. Here's another Airstream, actually into the Gigalith. So that was a decent play. I mean, you're keeping your Mons alive, wasting that last turn of Dynamax. Of course, the Corviknight is incredibly fast here. So we are going to see the Close Combat. It doesn't really matter what this Gallade does. I have a feeling it's going down no matter what. We do see the Stomping Tantrum actually come out here. And here's the Brave Bird, of course, killing the Gallade. There's no way you could let that thing live. And we do see the Stomping Tantrum doing a little more than 50%, which is kind of neat. And, I mean, that was some decent damage. Gigalith is AV, and the Pincurchin is at -1. So knowing that, that was actually a big hit from the Pincurchin. So now we are going to see a Fake Out and probably another Stomping Tantrum. Just trying to get rid of that Pincurchin, yeah. I might have opted for Rock Slide there. I don't know if it would kill the Pincurchin. It would be Stab, but it would be a little weaker. Because it is spread damage. Because here you're kind of in a rough spot. Keeping this Corviknight alive is really good for C-Rad. Savali, of course, goes for another Protect. And we see the Ironhead come out doing some really big damage. And the Gigalith actually flinches. I don't know if that matters because I think he was going for a Stomping Tantrum again. But here we are going to see another Parting Shot from the Silvally and a hard switch actually into the Arcanine. I don't know if I would have hard switched there. We do see the taunt come off, which is very unfortunate, and a big multi-attack going into that Arcanine. And that's the reason why I don't think I would have hard switched there. We are going to see a beat up now actually into the Silvally. Problem is, the Silvally does, I think, have a speed boost on its side. No, we're actually... Okay, we're gonna E-speed. Oof. At -1, that doesn't kill. That's super unfortunate. And the beat up going into the Corviknight. If you would have beat up the Silvally, this might have been closer. At this point, Persian just really doesn't have any damage output, and the other two Mons are incredibly weak and both go down to the Corviknight. Silvally just does Protect here, which is smart. E-Speed comes out, not doing too much to the Corviknight. It is a crit, however, and the Arcanine just goes down here. I am actually... Oh, it's a 1v2. Fake out, super crit, Rock Slide, I guess. Is the only way out of this. If this Rock Slide doesn't kill, this game's over, though. No, a crit potentially could have killed there. But all C-Rad actually has to do is a Roost here. Yeah, he has the Roost. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. This game is, was over there. So going into game 2, let's see what adaptations they make. Okay, we see the same lead from C-Rad and the same lead from John as well. I'm expecting this to kind of go the same way. Beat up into the Gallade. Max, Ice, into Tangrowth. Yeah, it's pretty much going the same way. I am going to fast forward because Beat Up sucks. Keyberry, Tangrowth goes down. Only difference is we actually see the Corviknight Max and go for the Max Flying. Other than that, it was the same turn 1 as last time. As we do see the Silvally come back out here. So there are 2 Mons in Team Preview that we haven't seen yet. On John's side, it is the Licky Licky and the Blastoise, and on C-Rad's side, it is going to be the Slowking and the Magnezone. So we do see another beat up actually, going straight up +6. I can't fast forward this one. This is actually interesting because I think this would kill... Oh, he's not going for the Quake. Gallade lives on 14 though, which is insane. Okay, Parting Shot comes out here, so Gallade is actually only at +5 now. Which is still super interesting. Okay, we actually see the Slowking come out here. So Magnezone is going to be the only one not coming into play, as that does about 50. I would Protect with Gallade here. My cat just yelled at me. Okay, we are seeing the withdrawal right back into the Silvally, so we do see the Max Guard, which is really good. Don't let the Corviknight get another boost here. And then we do just see the Parting Shot come out. We get to see what John brought in the back. And he brought Battery. Super, super interesting. Okay. Mirror Armor, of course, being super annoying. And Gallade does go down here to the Hail. So I would go back out into Persian. And then I would fake out the Corviknight. You waiting fake out? Oh, excuse me. Okay, fake out there. Parting shot. So the Arcanine is now at -1 special, which is kind of unfortunate. In comes the Slowking. We do see the Heat Wave, and we are Aqua Berry, I do believe. So that does some decent damage. We do get the burn on the Slowking. As we do know, Corviknight actually can't protect. It is Roost, Steel Move, probably Iron Head, Brave Bird, and Taunt. Some interesting, maybe a Belly Drum from the Slowking. That would be hilarious. It is burnt, though, so I doubt it. We do see the Taunt come out, of course. Really good bring for that. And then when the Heat Wave comes out, it is able to knock out the Corviknight. Do minimal, as we do see the Trick Room. Okay, so knowing what John has in the back, this could actually be really good for him. As we do see the Silvally come out here. So what do you do? Snarl? Okay, you're actually hard switching. I would actually, in this position, hard switch the Persian. Because you know for a fact he's not actually targeting the Persian. And it looks like Licky Licky could actually do some like big damage for you, as we do see the battery proc. Oh. Okay, we see weakness policy on the Slowking. Interesting sets all around for this match. This is actually really, really interesting. Sorry, I'm so leaned back. Arcanine is going to come back out here. I do kind of wish that you switched the Licky Licky in for the Persian instead of the Arcanine. But knowing your Arcanine doesn't actually carry Protect, Licky Licky does go down here. Silvally going to do a huge chunk. It was a crit. That's unfortunate. And at this position, I don't really see a way that John can get out of this. Nevertheless, though, really good match. The Corviknight in Game 1 was super clutch. Really annoying. And then in Game 2, he just played his taunts really well, and the Slowking was super, super interesting. The one play I would have probably changed from John's side would have been the switch. The hard switch from Arcanine into Licky Licky. Again, I would have probably made that switch be the Persian. Granted, Arcanine was not going to be living that Hydro Pump, but you could have at least not let the Slowking get the weakness policy off, so... nevertheless, though, this was a really good game from both coaches. Really impressed with the way C-Rad kind of adapted. As far as sets go, this was a really, really good game. The Slowking set, really cool. Battery Licky Licky. It was kind of interesting. We even seen Pincurchin do some work in this one. But while this plays out, I will go ahead and end it. If you do enjoy this, or the league in general, as I'm doing a lot of coverage with weekly breakdowns, please do leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. I believe, like I said, we are at 99 subs. But, yeah, this game's over. So, if I have another one, I don't know if our last match this week is going to be recorded or not. And if it is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover it. But if it is, I guess I'll see you in that one. So, peace.